To the gridiron now, where last week Richard Tiemann visited the annual Blewett Kicking Camp in Great Falls, and he gave us a bit of a backstory as to how the camp started and why it's important. So today, he went back, actually going through the camp to see if he had what it takes to split the uprights, and, well, see for yourself.
All right, we are here day 2 of 2 for the Blewett Kicking Camp, and last week we kind of went through the who, the what, the when, the where, the why. Today is the how, everything that they teach these kids at the annual camp to make them a pro kicker one day. Now, you may have missed it, but Zach said that he could make probably about... What's the farthest field goal you can make, you think?
Extra point maybe, like that distance.
Which is how far these days, guys?
20 yards.
20 yards. So I've got my helpers. We've got Anders Blewett, we've got Tyler and Trevor Bolton, we've got Luke McKinley, and then Drew Blewett down there at the end. So what do you think? Can I make a PAT by the end of this?
We think you have. Absolutely got it.
All right, let's do this.
As I stretched and got warmed up for camp, the highly qualified instructors took turns explaining the 3 different techniques of successful kicking they'd be teaching: the no-step, the one-step, and the 3-step.
No step, it's important just to get the ball rolling right off the bat. It's how you warm up, get your foot placement. As you can see these guys behind me, it's a good fundamental practice to start with. So it just shows your plant foot where to go, and it also strengthens your leg with no steps. It forces you to hit good contact and really strengthen that leg and work on that.
Yeah, so one step is right after the no step, just moving back to the full progression. The one step is really important, more for your plant foot, and just getting a feel for where that needs to be in relationship to the holder and the ball. Just working on the fundamentals and the technique of following through with that plant foot.
You need to put it through the goalpost, so when I kicked with the 3-step, I just kind of idled it up based on how far back it was, you know.
With my new kicking cleat that Anders let me borrow, I went through all 3 phases, and it wasn't looking good at all. Until finally, the moment of truth was finally here, my attempt at a PAT. So there you have it. I successfully completed the Blewett Kicking Camp and converted a field goal from the distance of a PAT. Your move, Zach. From Great Falls, Richard Tiemann, SWX.
I guess Sean and I are going to have to go out and do it next week. That's the only way I can respond. Right now,